The unofficial election campaign has kicked off with Tony Abbott haunting Malcolm Turnbull.
Just a day after the new PM attempted to put a decisive mark on his leadership, his predecessor came along and spoiled it. Catalina Flores is in Canberra for us tonight, and Catalina, surely this has to be hurting Mr Turnbull.
Well, Lachlan, they're not the most helpful comments, and even the Prime Minister agrees Tony Abbott's contributions could be a detraction from his campaign, depending on their nature. Now, the slogan today seemed to be continuity and change when justifying the government's agenda. The stage was set for a Malcolm Turnbull and Bill Shorten showdown, if not for another well-timed Tony Abbott hand grenade.
It's very easy for me to campaign for the election of the Turnbull government because the Turnbull government is running on the Abbott government's record, and it's a very strong record.
He's not right. There is continuity and there is change, and there are many areas of change.
Key changes, he says, such as innovation, Senate voting reforms and media ownership laws.
You think he's a plus or minus for you?
Oh, look, I'll leave that to others to comment. It depends what he says, frankly. Whether it's a plus or a minus depends entirely on the nature of his contribution.
It is clear that the Liberal Party is at war with itself.
But the PM's ultimatum to crossbenchers yesterday over key industrial relations bills appears to have united the party.
It'd be fair to say that there had been some concern expressed in some quarters as to the direction of the new government under Mr Turnbull, and yesterday he showed clear direction. The cards he's been dealt, though, don't favour easy passage for the reinstalment of a construction watchdog. Only South Australian Senator Bob Day firmly supports it, with 3 against and 4 yet to be convinced.
They seem to be even less supportive of the bills this year than they were last year.
Okay. So all signs seem to point to a double dissolution election in July, meaning we've effectively started the second longest campaign in history.
There's only a 1 in 20 chance of that bill getting through, and if it does get through, I think Malcolm Turnbull will be as shocked as anyone else.
Only 102 sleeps left. Now, a key theme from many of the Senate crossbenchers I've spoken to today is the need for a federal anti-corruption body that covers all areas and not just the construction industry. But Employment Minister Michaelia Cash has made clear that that's not the answer to regulating the sector. Lachlan?
Catalina Flores in Canberra, thank you very much.